For today's episode of 1 hour of a game I've never played before, I might have made a mistake. I told Mom she could pick, and at first she was going to have me play Quake 4, which maybe I should have played Quake 4, but I ended up playing at IL 2 Sturmovik. I played Birds of Prey, all right? And for what it's worth, okay, I've never really played a dogfighting game or a playing game or whatever you want to, whatever category of a game this would fall in. I remember watching people play like Ace Combat a little bit when I was a kid, and that kind of made me a little sick back then because I just, something about going upside down in the sky and the water, not for me. But I digress. I popped this in anyway. And truthfully, the tutorial was fine. I think the controls were basic enough that I understood what I was supposed to do, but I still just wasn't very good at it. I'm very bad at any game that has inverted controls. So obviously this has inverted controls, and obviously I was bad at it. But by and large, honestly, the graphics were kind of good, honestly. I do like the idea of real life, maybe war scenarios, because it does seem like that was what we were doing in this, and that was pretty cool. But it still made me motion sick, which is just kind of ironic because I give a buddy of mine kind of a hard time for not being able to play like first-person shooters because they make him motion sick. I only played about 45 minutes of this, and it was, yeah, it made me motion sick. And because I let Mom choose this one, I also made her play it because what in the world? And she didn't get motion sick. She was just kind of bad at flying around, which what can you expect? She's not that great at like Little Big Planet, but maybe I need to play this on a CRT so it looks worse, and maybe then I'll be able to stomach a little bit more of it. If you do like dogfighting games, though, I honestly don't see a reason why this one isn't a good one. Everything handled pretty well. I thought it looked pretty good for being 360 era, but honestly, I think I've just learned that any game where I gotta fly a whole bunch is probably just not for me. So I think this is going to be the first one that I have to objectively say I'm not returning to this, because even if I do, it's going to be maybe 1 or 2 more missions. And I don't think there's anything too exciting to bring me back to finish this whole game out. I didn't necessarily mean for this series to start with 360 games, so maybe we'll try out a different console tomorrow. Honestly, not a bad game, but I just don't think flying games are going to be for me, like, at all. So unfortunately, this is going to be our first entry into the one-timers club, and I highly doubt I get back to this. I might even just kind of watch my brother play a little bit more of this so I can get some more achievements. I love a game that just be handing out some achievements. We got Mercenaries 2 yet to come. We got Fable still coming. I'm going to do State of Decay 2. What else should I play?